So let's start by the regular intro. Let's meet you.
My name is Dr. Christopher Ibu.
Let's talk business, which is more like your mainstay now. With this COVID-19 and the pandemic and its effect it has taken on economies around the world, how do you think Nigerians should be doing businesses right now so they still remain relevant and they don't actually go on there because a lot of businesses are actually crumbling.
Yeah, you are very correct. And one thing that the COVID-19 has brought in is that it has ushered in a new business dispensation. There was a time we were in the industrial age where theories like Maslow theories, Douglas theories for theory X and Y, all those exist. Then the truth is this, the COVID-19 has truly ushered in the digital age in full blown. Recently, the CEO of Zone was announced the 15th richest man on earth. He achieved that just in the 2 month pandemic era because there's massive use of digital technology to aid business. So we like it or leave it. I think all entrepreneurs need to critically look at their business. It's high time to either swap or you do business better. Yes, because this is not time for you to start thinking because this COVID-19 itself would usher in new trend of millionaires and also is also going to make some millionaires poor if they refuse to change with change. One of the biggest challenge with entrepreneurs is that most of them do not want change to change and you cannot stop change from happening. It's just like the era of the old clipper guys where they used the manual clipper and when the electronic clipper came, some of them did not want to move with the wave and they were left out. We talk about the typewriter too. So what happened to typewriter expert? They were feeling so renowned when the computer came. Many of them are. So when we also did research on Kodak used to be one of the biggest film digital. When technology came on phone and but now they are bankrupted. This era is a new era, is a new world order for business. And my advice to entrepreneur is, if your business is manually done, start thinking of ways to digitally move your business. Use digital aid, digital app. We are now in the era of digital CEOs. Yeah, and innovation is going to win the game. It's either you swap business or you do it the right way.
Well, speaking of digital era, fine, that's the way to go. Most countries, developed ones, have actually moved towards that a long time ago. But in a country like Nigeria, the situation that we have, especially when it comes to data, Wi-Fi, and technology. Do you really think that there's more the federal government can do in terms of making this connectivity available? Because if you're telling a small businessman to go digital and go virtual, one thought that comes to his mind is how much will I be expending on data and all of that?
Yeah, it's a matter of knowledge and ignorance. There was a time when we were trying to advocate on use of gas instead of kerosene. It's safer to use gas for economic climate issues and the rest of them. And people said, oh, gas is dangerous. And it took deliberate efforts from government to increase the price of kerosene and made people now forcefully use gas. How many homes want to use kerosene again after testing gas? That is how it is. So using digital technology to enhance your business is actually cheaper. For example, let's talk about education. For example, now the world, even before now, we have been clamoring for online education. Go to the Northeast, look at the Amajuris. A lot of them do not have access to education. Going online would reduce the cost of education and increase access to education. I'm telling you, people would automatically adapt to it. What government need to do is to create that environment, is to reduce restrictions that are involved in registering as digital companies. We have a lot of persons that are pending who want license in network services in different locations. They should at this time encourage private investors, even as local Nigerians. I can tell you personally, I have also approached government on different internet providing that is used in other countries. They are already here in Nigeria, but we have bureaucratic bottleneck when it comes to regulation. We have some vested interest in, of course, every country has that. So until once government lift out, it's just when the MTN came, people were thinking, oh, are you sure people can get phone? As of 1999, people were even, when we heard this, that in Ghana, as of 2000, that a shoemaker was using phone. And but are you sure? But today, is shoemaker not using 3 phones? That is the same thing. Instead of we thinking and saying, are you sure it's going to work or it's not going to work? Let it test it. It's going to work by itself. The whole world is moving digital. Nigeria, I don't see any reason why university students by now should be at home Without, okay, the NUC would say, oh, they are not accredited for digital learning. Time is going. We need to compete with the global economy. The world does not have borders again.
Okay, let's stay with that education since you brought it all up now. You know, our children are all at home just because of the pandemic, and some people who can actually afford it have actually registered their kids for online training and all of that. What more do you really think we need to do so that our children can go back to learning as it is and not just be, you know, idle? Because what they say, the idle man is the devil's workshop.
Is what we need to do more is to engage more platforms, and government needs to encourage more private individual online platforms now. 15 years ago in US, children of 2 years, 3 years have been undergoing digital learning. Yeah. So it's not a new thing in the world, and it shouldn't be new here. In countries like Kenya and South Africa, it's been happening for the past 5, 6, 10 years. So government should, that is the new thing. You know, when change comes, people don't want to flow with change, and it's difficult. So one of the things to engage more digital service, try to help people by reducing data. Like I was doing an analysis about Brazil, and what they've done, Brazil and Jamaica have done something very wonderful. We can copy them. What they've done is they work with telecommunication company, and they've been able to reduce cost on data for, especially for children who cannot access education. Because education itself is one basic need of man. If we are not educated, if the people are not educated, it definitely would affect the national development of the country. It means that the Nigerian cannot effectively compete in the global market, you know. So what I'm saying is this: government should really look at it. I don't think they are taking the digital economy serious. That is from the body language. Yes, we need to invest in assets. We need to invest in so many things, but failure to invest in your people will lead to what very big catastrophe.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the economy now. Since you said the government has not actually shown the body language to want to actually explore that aspect. Specifically now, you know, what with Nigeria being a mono economy and the price of oil dwindling, you know, on a daily basis, what would you advise? Because the pandemic has taken the toll on global economy, and of course Nigeria is not left out. The other day I was watching your live session. You were actually advocating more on agriculture. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yes, yeah, Africa is supposed to be leading the world when it comes to food and food security. We have best soil and we have the good climate to produce. We just need some little technology aid to move up what we are doing. And I think the government needs to start looking at deliberate policies. Having policies, okay. We have so many policies on the table, but are these things well implemented? We need to start looking at this. We have the Anchor Bora program. We have so many programs, wonderful programs in the agricultural policy, but these are not implemented. To a large extent, it's as if there is no policy on agriculture. So if government can give consign to other sectors, the oil and gas, we all can see, yes, it's cool money, it's fast money to make, but we all don't need to give up on other sectors that people need food every day. Look at every sector is shut down, but food can never be shut down. And one thing that is going to happen is this: there will be shortage of food globally. And if Nigeria is strategic and if we can think quickly, I'm not just talking to the government alone, I'm talking to private individual. This is the best time for you to move into farming. Yeah, fold your clothes, fold your trouser. You know, many CEOs I've seen, many young CEOs do not want to get dirty to make money. They want to wear tie, Dangotes and the rest of them, check them out. Sometimes they are on sleeveless, they are working to make money. So I want us to live above the knowledge of blue collar thinking rather than going to till the ground and making the money. Farmers are making money, learn how best to do it. In Brazil and Jamaica, a bird can grow in 6 weeks. There are technology for making that work. In lettuce can grow in 3 or 4 weeks. These are people, we have 200 million population. Nigeria needs food. We can set up a family farming system. Yes, these are working every place where every household is trained on how to have their own portion. We have so many, we have more lands than the lands that we have built on. Yes, so we need to take deliberate effort to helping the people. We need a national poverty liberation program, and that can only happen through agriculture.
Okay, so let's just wrap it all up right now. For the average Nigerian man who has actually always wanted to go, you know, to establish his own business, to be his own boss, what would you advise him even at a time like now, generally?
Now, do not go into travel business. There are some businesses you shouldn't go into. The pandemic has really affected them. And by our statistics, it might also take 2 years, even after the pandemic is over, for some business to really revive. So you need to be very strategic in the kind of business you want to go into. Hospitality business, zero. Travel and tours, do not near that. Hotel, no. But look at businesses like food, daily necessity businesses. But you need to now attach the online digital sales mechanism to making it work. Food, good. Education, online, good. Mentorship and coaching. A lot of people now need mentorship. They want to be coached on the best decisions to make. There are some businesses now that are doing very well. So look at those businesses, know how to do it. This is the era where we don't talk about just the business alone. We talk about how to do the business itself. And doing the business is applying the digital techniques of today's age. Otherwise, you'll be left out.
Thank you so much once again. We do appreciate this time.
Thank you so much.